Morning and welcome to this week's video. Certainly a bit different in temperature. Last week there was no video because we were visiting a couple of friends in Spain in their villa, sort of about just creeping into the 20s there, although it was a little bit rainy, so -2 today is a bit of a shock. We're here at Farnham Heath with a view to hopefully get some crossbills if we're really lucky. Maybe some stonechats, maybe some Dartford Warblers as well. But a lovely morning. Bit of a contrast to the first part of the week that was really rainy. So hopefully, nice bright day. Let's see what comes. As we approached this lone conifer, we could just make out a couple of Goldcrests moving among the branches. The cold air on a winter's morning drains the warmth from this tiny Goldcrest, whose small size and minimal body fat make keeping warm through winter nights a constant challenge. At dawn, the Goldcrest darts anxiously through the trees, urgently seeking any bit of food it can discover. Insects become sluggish in the cold, making them even harder to spot and catch. Every moment matters. Any delay in eating could mean succumbing to the cold. It gathers tiny insects and larvae from beneath needles and twigs, sometimes briefly hovering to snatch prey off icy branches. The bird's agility and relentless effort, despite such harsh conditions, reveals its remarkable endurance, but many do not survive the winter. Only those that find enough food early each day will see another sunrise. Whilst walking amongst the tall pines, we often heard the crossbills calling occasionally, spotting them moving between the treetops. The crossbills often visit this small pond to drink, but with the ice covering the surface, we struggle to imagine if any birds would visit. But as we were about to leave, several, presumably thirsty stonechats arrived, at their usual drinking spot, I would guess, observing from the fence posts for any signs of thawing. This female seemed to brave the ice in search of water. Our second target bird for the day, the Dartford Warbler, appeared, joined briefly by another. Before dropping to the icy surface of the pond. But it looks like it's going to have to find another place to quench its thirst. We stayed for an hour or so, No signs of the crossbills, so we decided to warm up in the sunshine of the open heath, being entertained by these long-tailed tits. On returning an hour or so before dusk, with the pond still frozen, the prospect of seeing the crossbills waning, we both heard their call again. This time a group of around 15 landed in an adjacent tree. Seemingly looking down, scoping out the frozen pond. The crossbill, as a unique finch, instantly recognisable by its crossed bill, perfect for prizing seeds from pine cones. The male crossbill stands out with a bright reddish, brick red plumage, whilst the wings and tail are a contrasting dark brown. In comparison, the female is more understated, with olive green or yellowish green tones, and the same dark wings and tail. Both sexes share the distinctive crossed mandibles, but only the male sports those vivid red hues. Juveniles, meanwhile, are streaky brown and lack the adult's bold colours. The flock split, with around 10 flying off into the distance. Would the remainder come down to drink? Only 2 approached the water. The female left quickly after testing it. While the male stayed longer to drink, giving us some really good views. Well, I think that's it. Definitely worth staying on, even if it was just a little bit cold. You know, at certain points there I was thinking, oh my god. But home, warm up. At least we met our goal. Eventually seeing the crossbills, heard them so many times, but eventually they came down to be well, a very, very short video by the pond there, but nice to see them in the sort of late afternoon sun on that tree. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give it a big thumbs up, like and subscribe, and as always, it'd be great for you to join us in the next one.